You're expected to come in and contribute to the team. And so that's exactly what I want to do. I want to come in and contribute to the team, and every team in the NFL is working towards the Super Bowl, so we're no different.
You joined the defensive line with a lot of talent. The Texans have really built their defensive line over the last few years. How much are you looking forward to joining that group?
I'm extremely excited. Anytime you can work with other great players, and especially a guy like Mario Williams, who makes everyone around him look good. And so I'm going to go in there and just extremely excited to be a part of that defensive line.
Were you really a walk-on? Can you talk about your journey a little?
Yeah, well, I started at Central Michigan as a tight end. Decided to transfer, so I worked at Pizza Hut and went to a local college for 6 months. And then I walked on to the Badgers in June. And then played on the scout team for a year, earned Scout Team Player of the Year. Got on scholarship in May, and then started for 2 years and left after my junior year.
How many free pizzas are you allowed a week in that?
I've eaten plenty of pizzas in my day, and I kind of have to stop now. My dietitian wouldn't be too happy.
There you go.
Yeah.
What are the challenges you face at the pro level, facing the offensive linemen in the NFL? Technique-wise, what do you feel are going to be the challenges?
Every single week you're seeing a great football player line up across me on that offensive line. And they have great footwork, great hands, so you just need to be on your game every single week. And I'm excited to work with the coaches in Houston, and can't wait to perfect my technique so that we can win more football games.
What do you feel are your most outstanding moves that are really going to sort of translate at the pro level?
I feel like I have a good bull rush. I use my strength and size, but I also have some more moves that work off of it. And one of the biggest strengths is I watch a ton of film, so I know my opponent very well, and that's going to help me at the next level.
Hey, JJ, Christian Ponder and Blaine Gabbert are your best friends, particularly on Twitter. So what do you think about your friends and where they're going?
Oh, I'm extremely excited for those guys. When I saw Christian get picked, that was awesome for him, and obviously Blaine going to Jacksonville is a great fit for him. So
now you guys going back to the Florida Keys to fish again?
we do. We want to have
that.
a fishing trip down there, but we need to go to work first.
When you were working at that Pizza Hut, what was the outer limit of your dream? Did you say, oh, I think I could be a good D1 player? Did you actually say, I think I could be a top NFL pick?
It was the goal and the dream to be a first rounder. A lot of people look at me like I was crazy if I ever told them that, but that was always my dream and goal. But I never could have imagined being where I am today. And it's an unbelievable feeling, and it's a testament to my parents for raising me to always work my tail off.
What did you study at Wisconsin? It's a pretty good school.
Kinesiology.
That's pretty good. So you took organic chemistry and all this?
I was about to take organic chemistry.
Now wait a minute, you're not going to.
I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it, but
not,
not at the moment. I have to learn to sack quarterbacks right now.
Talk about how you and Gabe challenge each other,
Yeah.
Wisconsin, and how that's going to help you guys at the next level. Because Gabe will be big soon.
Yeah, Gabe is a great football player. He has great feet, he has great hands, he's a strong guy. And so going against him every single day in practice, he was the Heisman Trophy winner, the best offensive lineman in college. And so no one else got the practice I did, and that definitely is going to help me transition to the NFL.
JJ, you talked a little bit about your journey to get here, and you went from being a guy who was a walk-on, getting a scholarship, and now you're the #1 pick in the first round. At this point, this is the dream. How do you keep yourself motivated to be the best you can be and continue to excel at a high level?
It was my dream to get drafted in the first round of the NFL, and that dream has been accomplished, so it's time to set new dreams. And going to the NFL, it's your dream to win a Super Bowl, to make a Pro Bowl, and all those great things. So as soon as I accomplish one dream, I set a new one. And so I'm working, starting tomorrow, going to my next dream.
Reliance Stadium's a really noisy home field for your new team. How much do you think that's going to give you an advantage, and how much are you looking forward to playing in that intense atmosphere?
I can't wait. When the fans get rowdy for a defense, you know you got a good fan base. And there's nothing that gets us more excited than the fans going crazy. So I can't wait to play in that crazy environment.
How much do you know about the Houston fan base? They're very rabid.
I've heard from Garrett Graham and Owen Daniels a little bit, and they said they love it down there. So I can't wait to see for myself.
Hey, JJ, can you talk about how, with the exception of a couple of receivers at the top of the first 10, supposedly it's spread quarterbacks as well, spread defensive players like yourself?
It's, back in the green room, guys were kind of scrambling around a little bit because I guess, however it was supposed to go, it didn't go that way. But for me, I was just waiting for a phone call, and extremely excited when I found out that it was Houston on the other end of the line.
When are you going to continue your education? Are you going to do it during off season, or how is that going to work? You may want to continue sooner than you expected, but I just was curious what the game plan is.
Yeah, I definitely want to get my college degree. I'm not exactly sure when it's going to happen, but I feel like I would be a hypocrite if I asked my kids and if I told other kids that they need to get a college degree and I didn't have one. So I will be getting my college degree at some point.
What defensive lineman did you watch growing up that impressed you, maybe vitalized you, modeled yourself after?
I love watching guys like Howie Long, Reggie White. Those are two great defenders that I really like the way they play the game.
Talk about how long are you like an NFL historian? You study like
Well,
older defensive.
When I got moved to defensive line, I had to study the greats and see how they did it. And he played the game with just this tenacity that was unbelievable, and I love the way he plays it. So love watching him.
Last question.
You went from one position to another, so you went from offense to defense. Talk a little bit about how that transition helps you read the defense and see what they're doing and the advantage it gives you when you line up across the ball.
Yeah, I mean, playing tight end and switching over to defensive end, I obviously knew some of the tricks of the trade, I guess you could say. But for me, it's just more the athleticism. Playing tight end, you have to have a little bit more athleticism, and the mindset is just a lot different on defense. I get to control my own destiny on every single play. So if I want to sack the quarterback, I go sack the quarterback. I don't have to wait for somebody to throw me the ball to make a play. So that's what I love about defense, and I love just being able to go all out every play.
Thank you.
Thank you.